So, good evening and welcome to the semifinals of our Rainbow Six Siege here, where we have WCU versus St. Ambrose. This is a game that we didn't see in regular season as there was a limited amount of weeks. We do see Boo going in on Cade, Cam on Alibi, Minimum on Valkyrie,
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
as well as Livid on Capcan, and who am I missing? Claude on Maestro. And we see St. Ambrose with a lion, a sledge, lion and sledge for sure. We will see WCU defending map 1. And St. Ambrose will be attacking. This is the number 2 and number 3 seeds this season. And they're playing for a spot in the finals against either the number 1 seed or the number 4 seed.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
In terms of map differential, St. Ambrose is the higher seed, but in terms of record and overall wins and losses, WCU is technically favored this match. We do see Ancient Boot here going for a good vantage point, throwing in a drone, looking for anyone in this tower area. We see Big Country also going on that roof, just looking for something.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Reload!
We do see a standoff here. We see 2 of their players knowing Livid is here. We'll see if anything comes out of it, though. Big Country does find the first blood, though, finding Boo. Minimum's checking some cams real quick. Cams searching around. We got Livid still holding off these 2 while Claude is just lasering now, and Ancient Boot finds another one. Ancient Boot finds his own teammate, though, taking out Big Country. And Cam finds Cypher. The game is all tied up again. We do have a Nitro Cell here. Not finding anyone, though, but there is 2 people still hiding outside there. Minimum does find Ancient Boot, and is now in favor of WCU on this first defense. We do see Trojan having very low health. Flags has no damage on him at this point. Livid is also pretty low here. Minimum and Cam, neither of them have any high damage. Let's see, we do see some flanks going on here. Just trying to find someone. Livid's trying to hold both of them off. We do see a Nitro Cell come in. Trojan does find Livid. Nitro Cell doesn't find anyone, though. And Minimum does take a small bit of damage there. We do see Flags take out Cam as Cam tries to go for a flank. Minimum does find Trojan. It is a 1v1 now for this here. With 17 seconds left, Flags will probably have to go for the plant here, but he's just going for the kill as he finds a Minimum. St. Ambrose taking round 1. Still overall a very even match here, as it was a 1v1 for that final point, though some of that does go to that team kill early by Ancient Boot on Big Country. We can't know for sure if that did lead to the 1v1. As you can see here in the startup screen, we have Boo going mute, Minimum going Valkyrie again, Claude on Maestro, Livid on Smoke. We're in the mute smoke combo, very good, and we have Cam on Oryx. Ancient Boot still hasn't picked a character. Flags is on Blackbeard, Cypher's on Flores, Trojan's on Dokabe, and Big Country's on Thermite. Ancient Boot will be on Iana.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We are on second floor here for this second point on defense for WCU. Minimum is leading our kills with 2, while Flags is leading their kills with as well with 2. We do see St. Ambrose here setting up some drones, just trying to find a good vantage point for these drones.
10 seconds to insertion.
As WCU will continue to just reinforce their defenses here and cover the entranceways.
Attackers, locate a bomb and defuse it.
We do see Cypher going construction site. He's the only one on his team to be heading that way, as the rest of the team will be approaching the front entrance, it looks like. We got Big Country climbing a wall, throwing out a drone here just to see if he can find any info at all. But this mute play is going to be big, as he's just trying to figure out who's where. But he can't get much info, as the mute is just very quickly hindering that sight line. St. Ambrose does find the first bomb, though. We do see Iana going in here with one of her decoys. There's a breach charge going up here. Still no blood spilled this match, as everyone is still full health. Minimum does take a heavy hit here as they try and figure out what's going on. St. Ambrose does have WCU surrounded. Min does go down with a grenade. Another grenade comes in. Doesn't find anyone, though. Iana's trying to get a quick pick here. Flashbang comes out. Booze flashed. Claude will go down here to Flags, but they do get Minimum up. And Cam goes down. But it's down to Minimum now in a 4v1 situation. And Ancient Boot just sneaks around to get that quick pick on Minimum. Throughout the regular season, after looking at some statistics, WCU is fairly decent on Oregon, but Oregon is definitely St. Ambrose's best map this season, as a majority of their games on Oregon have led to 7-1 victories or 7-2 victories.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Just looking at the stats here again, Minimum is still leading that kill count for WCU, with Flags leading the kill count for St. Ambrose still. Big Country's not trying to get anywhere with this drone. We have switched off the mute and the smoke. And we do see Cam going Clash here. And Boo is on Cade.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
We do see some setup going on here on the defensive side of things. Big Country's going in here just scouting out. Does look like the rest of them are still scouting out as well. Running a very interesting strat here, as they've only sent in 2 shields and the rest are all still on their drones. Does look like Trojan's just trying to find something here. Or sorry, Trojan's the only one that's gone in so far. It looks like. Does look like everyone else is starting to come in here now, as they're looking for these drone kills. Flags does find minimum early, which is big. We do see Boo fighting the Yana early. Taking out that boot. We see the nitro cell going in. Trojan is heavily injured here. Flags does find Boo though. So this is not a good position for either team. Very scrappy fights going on. But St. Ambrose is definitely not in a good position with Trojan being on essentially one shot here. And Cypher being the only one else here. It is a 3v1 essentially on point at this point. But as we've seen before, people can clutch up a 1v4.
Shield is up and
They do find Cypher early, and Cam very quickly finds Trojan on that 1 health to end the second round. Or third round, yes. Thank you for the reminder. St. Ambrose is up 2-1. And hopefully this is a big comeback, though, for WCU starting. We will see it on second floor, where we see... We'll see if we see the clash again, as that seems like it really paid off last time it was played. It doesn't look like we'll be seeing the clash. We got Blackbeard, Buck, Dokabe, Thermite, and I'm assuming Iana for... Nope, Lion for St. Ambrose here. And we got...
Defenders, protect your
We got Rook, Oryx, Aruni, Cade, and Maestro for WCU. So WCU definitely will have these tanky shields from Minimum's Rook here. We'll see if we can get anything out of it. Let's say we got a lot of heavy breachers here. We do see Trojan switch to a Minimum just reminded me of his name earlier, but I cannot remember it.
10 seconds to go.
We also see Cypher switch to a
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out
to whose name has missed me for a second. See Claude setting up that evil eye just down the hallway. Very good spot for it. See Ancient Boot doing a look here, trying to find anyone. We see Big Country on the roof, crawling. Does look like Livid knows someone's here with him. Except it doesn't look like they know they're in the same room, as the other one is just on the other side of that table. See, do we usually see Trojan get very quickly knocked by Livid there and finished off. But Ancient Boot does follow it up, taking out Livid.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Boo does find Big Country. This is good for WCU at this point. Cam Louie finds Flags. It's now a 2v4 on this fourth point of defense.
reloading.
We do see Cypher's Osa pushing up a little bit here. Boo is still trying to just find that quick pick on Ancient Boot. It's now a 4v1 heavily against Ancient Boot here, as he is essentially pinned between our team. He has to push up and get the 4 kills here. Two eyes are on that door currently, just waiting to get peeked. He does peek. Minimum Does get lit up in that crossfire, but Cam does come around behind and gets the quick shot to finish him. We're on to round 5 here. 2-2. As I said, this is going to be a fairly even match. It's the 2nd place seed and the 3rd place seed. Could go either way. Gotta cheer for WCU though. We got AZ Golf Pro in chat cheering on his friend Cam. Hopefully that gives Cam some extra mojo, even though he can't see that. We do see a frost coming out on minimum here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
That's the only big switch. Boo is back on the mute.
Using shield.
We do see Trojan here on the Zofia, which is also a big switch for them.
My evil eye ready to kill them.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
And welcome that.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Also very quickly placing a shield right there. Or at least breaking the window. Sending in drones again, just trying to get any source of knowledge here. We do see the Finca coming out on flags here. Hopefully we'll see what comes out of this, as
Nice try.
doesn't look like St. Ambrose knows where this bomb is at.
Place the clear shield. Moving the shield.
Do see Cypher.
Let's find the drone.
Trojan does take out Cam early. It was a 4v5 situation. We do see Claude finding the Osa though, and Minimum finds the boot. Minimum does go down though here to Flags. It's now a 3v3. Flags has popped their adrenaline. Claude goes down to Flags as well. Flags is definitely helping clean house with these kills. It's down to Boo and Livid. Flags is about 2 shot. Or 1 shot if it's in the head. Trojan's about half health, and Big Country's still essentially full health. Let's see if we find anything here. Boo gets taken down by Flags very quickly in this fight. It's down to a 1v3. Livid's by himself now. Hopefully
Let's see who's nearby.
we do see Country going for a hard breach there. They know he's, yeah, Big Country does find Livid through the wall. (3-2) here going into round 6. Fairly even match. Do you see the clash coming back out for Cam here? Do you see Flags back on that Cali? And Trojan is on the Sens. Trojan's on the King. I stand corrected. He swaps it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
After this round, we'll see a swap with WCU attacking the St. Ambrose's defense.
Fixing my evil eye.
Ten seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and
We
defuse
see
it.
Claude throwing up the evil eye there. Trying to find someone. See Trojan trying to find a quick pick here. Flags is already inside, just trying to find someone. We do see a Capital on the side of St. Ambrose here with Ancient Boot on that. Do see Cam with that flash still.
Shield deployed.
RCE Latero out.
CCE shield is ready.
Latero's being
Do see Cam get very quickly flashed there.
Oh, he's on.
Bomb located by attackers.
Latero going in.
We do see a hard breach about to come in here from Big Country. Claude goes for a shot here, doesn't find anyone. Cam's currently holding up behind that shield still.
Sending out some love.
You do see a Claymore takeout.
The attacker's bomb
Cam early.
diffuser
Minimum
has been
does hit a big nitro though, taking out Flags and Big Country. Cypher does find Boo though. It's a 3v3. We got Min holding this corner, trying to get a good peek here.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Min does get flashbanged though. We do see Livid take a couple of shots there. Lasered. Trojan does find Claude early, but Minimum does find Ancient Boot. Min's trying to go for a interesting strategy here.
Attackers got the diffuser.
Min does find Cypher. It's a quad fill for Minimum here. Minimum gets this final kill. And Minimum gets the ace on round 6, sending it 3-3 after the swap. Word. We do see a similar setup here for WCU that St. Ambrose was running on their first setup with the
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Flores,
bombs if they can.
Dakabe, and Thermite. But we do see Gridlock coming out for Livid and IQ coming out for Minimum. We also see on the side of St. Ambrose here, we have an IQ for Big Country. Trojan is running Cade. Cypher is running Bandit. Flags is running a Rooney, and Ancient Boot is running Valkyrie. Let's hope that WCU can push ahead here in this
10 seconds
side of
left.
attacking.
5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I'm dry.
bomb located by attackers.
Let's cause some chaos.
Do see Claude finding his teammate Livid there. Just killing him. Trojan does take out minimum here. Cam does find Cypher though. It's big. We do see Claude here going for a hard breach on the wall.
Loading mag.
Do find Cam finding boot. Very interesting pick there.
A bomb has been located.
Cam does get a good ping there. Pointing to a teammate. So now 3-on-3. Playing a very passive game here for the most part. Just trying to get one pick at a time. Cam does find Trojan though. Blue is starting to go down though to, I'm assuming, Flag. Flags does find Cam and Big Country finds Boo. It's now a 1v2. Claude's by himself. Claude finds Big Country. It is just a 1v1 now. Flag versus Claude.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Claude's just going for the kill here.
Attackers bomb diffuser
But
has
Flags
been
does find Claude in the end, giving the round 7-2. St. Ambrose here. Very good play here. Very good play there, trying to get the pick there. But, as I said, folks, even match. Only 3-4. No team's pulling ahead real quick. We do see Minimum pulling out the Maverick here, and Livid pulling out a Fuse. We also see the Ying, a Thermite, and on the side of St. Ambrose, Minimum's actually going Buck. Side of St. Ambrose, we see Thorn, Rook, Capcan, Caden, Jaeger, and we see Gridlock for Boo.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We see St. Ambrose here very quickly getting their vests on from Cypher, or from Flag's Rook here. See if anything comes out of it. We do see Minimum still leading the kill count, but Cam is also up there in score. Flag's currently essentially carrying St. Ambrose with 12 kills, with their next highest being 4.
10 seconds left before
We'll
insertion.
see if that plays a factor.
5 seconds to insertion.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Loading new mag.
Drone up.
Do see Claude sending in a drone here, just trying to figure out where these bombs are, or just get some intel real quick.
Drone is activated.
Do see the entire team is collectively getting together here. Does look like they're gonna push down as a team. Do see Boo finding Cypher, and Big Country was also hit in the process, it seems. We do see Minimum's Glass here. Get thrown in. Cam is just getting electrified by that wall. You see Big Country finding Livid, but Big Country is also still hurt in that process.
Attackers have dropped the bomb defuse.
Do see Flags finding Claude. Minimum's trying to go for a cheeky just pick under.
Release track stingers.
Loading you.
Cam has got the diffuser here. It's 3-4, 30 seconds left in the round. We're looking for a plant here, or just some quick, very quick kills, hopefully. – 17 seconds left. Flag does find Boo.
15 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Attackers dropped.
And Flags does find Cam. And this will probably be it as Cypher with a laser finds Minimum. It's 5-3 going into round 9. Do see Livid pulling out an Osa and Cam pulling out a Sens here. Minimum's still going on the Buck, Claude's on the Thermite, and Boo's on the Gridlock. Minimum's back on the Maverick, actually. We see Jaeger, Thorin, Cade. Jaeger, Bandit, Cade. As well as a Warden and a Rook for St. Ambrose here. Does look like those Rook vests did help out in the long run, as majority of St. Ambrose's team was running on low health for that match.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
WCU already does find the bomb, though, with drones. You see Minimum and Cam still leading those kill counts, with Flags having those 15 kills, with the next highest being 4. Does look like Flags should be the primary target here, but even still, you can't just target one person in this game, as you have no idea where they're at.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Minimum does switch over to the Glass.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Do see Claude and Boo going to the roof here. Claude's going on his drone, try and figure out some more intel. Do see Cam actually on the sledge, which I must have missed that swap, and Livid's also on the Capital. Livid does see the pick here. Flags is hitting that crossfire, actually. This would be a great pick if we can get it early. But it does look like Flags has backed off of that doorway, because they knew he was there. We do get a breach above. Trying to find anyone. Hasn't seen anyone yet. We do see Minimum, or we see Cam currently searching around. He finds the Jaeger. In comes the sledgehammer. Flags appears to be back at that door again. They're trying to shoot under to find him. Flags is going down. Boo's taking a few hits here. Flags does go down with Livid finding him. It's a big pick for WCU in this match here. Livid does go down, though. It does look like we might go for a res here. Nope. Ancient Boot finds Livid with the Nitro Cell. Ancient Boot also finds Claude up close and personal, but Boo does find Cypher. Warden's right at the door here. Ancient Boot does find Minimum though. But Cam finds Trojan. It's a 2v2 now. Again. With Warden and Jaeger on the side of St. Ambrose and Sledge and Gridlock on the side of... Never mind. Down goes the Jaeger as Cam finds Big Country, but Ancient Boot finds Boo. It's a 1v1 Cam versus Ancient Boot here. And Ancient Boot does find Cam in the end with a massive ace for Ancient Boot there. And that's going to put it 6-3 heading into round 10. This is match point St. Ambrose for Oregon. Except as our coach always says, it all comes down to defense. If your defense is good, you win the games. We do see Boo pulling out the ace, though. One of his comfort picks the past 2 semesters. We do see a Jaeger, Cade, Bandit, Aruni, and Thorn on the side of St. Ambrose. As well as a Capital, IQ, Dakobai, and Ace on the side of WCU. Flag still leading that kill, but that ace from Ancient Boot bumped him up from 4 to 9. Right out the gate like that. Minimum still leading the kills for WCU.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Flags is currently running a 5 KD. Ancient Brute's currently running a 4.5 KD. Claude's running a 2 KD for WCU. And Min's running also a 4.5 KD. Boo knows they're in there. He's going for it. He doesn't find anyone though, and they know he's here now. They're backing up. Boo's gonna dip out though. Do see Boo taking a loop around, try and find some people here. The Thorn is being shot at here. Claude did go down early in this match. I didn't notice that. And Livid gets lit up. But Cam finds Cypher in the back, but Boo does go down. And Trojan finds Livid with the Nitro, so it's up to Cam and Minimum here. Currently, it's a 2v4, unless they can get Boo up, but they're just going to sit on Boo. Yeah, Boo does find Flags with the Claymore, though, as Boo finishes him, sending it into a 2v3 match point St. Ambrose here. Playing a pretty passive game. All windows are currently being watched. Cam's trying to play a bit sneakily here. Cam does pick up the diffuser. So they do know where Cam is at slightly. We'll see what they try and do about it. Minimum is getting shot at here, though, by someone. Took some damage. Minimum's trying to go under them. Trying to hopefully find another heartbeat to very quickly pick off the another player. Cam does find Ancient Boot, though.
seconds left.
15 seconds left. We either need to go for the kill or the plant here. Minimum does go down. We're going for the plant, which Cam
5 seconds.
doesn't
remaining.
get it off, but he is going to hold. I was about to say, he needs to get the kill here. St. Ambrose
Operators, you
does
have run out
win
of time.
without the plant there. And that will be map 1 in favor of St. Ambrose. And we'll be heading to Cafe next, where we will be attacking. Welcome back. We're on CAF here. We saw some interesting bans there. The only common one that was banned is Mira. We do see potentially some hate bans going out early with the a very quick elimination of Dokabe and Lion. And it does seem like both teams agreed to ban Clash. But we'll see as WCU will be starting on attack this round. We do see the Iana, the Nook, the Osa, the Twitch, and the Ace coming out for WCU. On the side of St. Ambrose, we see the Jaeger, a Rooney,
Located a bomb.
Thunderbird, Azami, and Valkyrie. Minimum might get a massive locate here if he's just going for a safe spot to just make sure he has that drone still.
10 seconds to insertion.
Looks like we are all just setting up to make sure we have our drones, as Minimums and Livids both went down. Or sorry, Booze and Claudes went down. Livids and Minimums are still good. Do see Claude and Minimum checking that second story for any trying quick peeks to get a kill on spawn. We see Boo setting up an interesting claymore. Claude setting up a claymore there. Just playing the safe game in case they try and push out the windows on us.
Deployed shield on the window.
Do see minimum on the roof still. Just trying to find something. We did find the Azul. We did find the Aruni
Lost Gemini signal.
walls, so we have a decent understanding of where they're at.
Set shield on the window.
Don't follow me.
No blood spilled from either side yet. Does look like WCU is playing more of a slow passive game here. Just trying to make sure they get... Minimum does find flags right out the gate though with the first blood of this match. The star of last match for St. Ambrose taken out first. And Livid finds Big Country and Boot as it's now a 5v2. Nook throws in a grenade here. Trying to just get a distraction here. He does find Trojan with that grenade, but does not get the kill off of it. Trojan is locked in a corner here now as all of WCU begins to push on her. It is now Cypher does find Livid though, and Cypher is solo here as Boo is planting this bomb. All eyes currently on that door.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Or sorry, planting the diffuser. Diffuser's planted, 40 seconds left in this round. It's all up to either Cypher's defusal or this round is WCU's. Cypher does find Boo and Cam finds Cypher, and that's going to be round 1 WCU. After talking with Minimum at dinner earlier this evening, Minimum did let me know that this is definitely WCU's best map this entire season. So hopefully this puts us back on the board 1-1. We do see one of our Rocket League players, Jackie, calling out his fellow teammate Minimum. Talk. After Minimum got that ace last round, Jackie's sending some inspiration Minimum's way for his fellow teammate. We do see Livid and Minimum holding that leaderboard with 2 kills each. Cypher having the 2 kills of last round.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Prone a razor bloom.
We do see a Thatcher on the side of WCU, Claude,
10 seconds to go.
which so far this season, Thatcher has usually almost been insta-banned right out the gate, but as I said, with these interesting hate picks at the beginning, it seems, Thatcher is able to be played this round. Which they got eyes on the door that Claude's trying to shoot out here. We do see Claude finding the laying down man. Minimum and Claude just trying to get in that door. Does look like they are going to dip around though. Boo's going to stay here though with Claude. We do have an interesting fight going on right now as neither team has spilled any blood, but essentially it seems everyone knows where everyone's at as they are all collecting on this door. But we do see Cam and Livid going with a flank here. Hopefully it works out.
I love claymores.
Gets knocked as he's fighting Minimum. Boo does find Trojan, though. Minimum did go down in that squabble, though. They do get flies back up. Currently holding this angle, just trying to get a quick pick here on this head. Ancient Boot does find Cam, and Livid does get shot in the process. But Claude does find Flags. And it's now 3v3, but Ancient Boot does find Claude as he goes for a grenade here. Doesn't find it. And Ancient Boot does find Boo. It's a 3v1 now. Livid has to clutch this. Does look like there's a slight flank going on here from St. Ambrose as they're just trying to circle around Livid so he has no way out of this situation. And they get behind him as Ancient Boot gets the 4th kill. We do see 2 new operators coming out for St. Ambrose here as they are pulling out the Legion and the Big Country, whose name you just saw. I just couldn't remember what it is. We do see Ancient Boot on the Frost, Flags on the Cade, and Cypher on the Mute. On the side of WCU, we see Boo on the Ace, Minimum on the Twitch still, Cam on the Yana, and Livid on a sniper.
10 seconds left. Bomb located by attackers.
We do see Claude switch over to the OSA real quick.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I'll be back.
Do see Ancient Boot setting up a trap on that thing in case they try and break in there. Claude's setting up a Claymore again. Livid's trying to just get a good sight line. Minimum's on the roof. Let's say you see no fights going on yet. Big Country did get a little bit doinked, so someone definitely found Big Country, but didn't really do much about him yet. You see Claude setting up an OSA shield here. We have our coach setting up the operators for me, so I can't forget names anymore. Thank you, coach. We do see Livid on the Amaru, and Big Country is currently playing.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Big Country's playing Wamai, or Wamai, or Ramay, however you pronounce that. We do see Minimum and Cam currently in a 2v4 situation. Neither of them injured. Flags is the only one not injured for St. Ambrose. You see Cam going for a grenade here. Cam does also grab the diffuser real quick. And we see Min trying to use this OSHA shield. Min does find Ancient Boot though early, in this squabble. Cam's going for the Spider-Man approach here. He does climb up onto the roof. 20 seconds left in the round. A plant will need to happen very shortly here, as it's a 7-second plant time.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Cypher does find Cam though, and that is the diffuser down. And this probably will be
5 seconds remaining.
another round for
Diffuser. The attackers bombed the
St.
diffuser.
Ambrose as they take round 3, putting it up 2-1 in favor of St. Ambrose. Do see minimum starting out on the Buck, Livid on the Nook. Trojan for St. Ambrose is going Cade. Cypher's going Vigil. Big Country's going Jaeger. Cypher's actually going Mute. Flags is going Legion. And Ancient Boot is still undecided. Is going a Rooney. For the side of WCU, we got Boo on Nomad.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Livid
defused
on
by attackers.
Fuse, Minimum on Buck, still Cam on Sledge, and Claude on the Jackal. Jackal's another one of those insta-bans we see a majority of our games. So, surprising that Thatcher and Jackal are both being allowed to play here.
Bomb located by attackers.
WCU does find the bomb. Currently no switches for WCU on their
10 seconds to
side of things.
5 seconds left.
Deployed.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Do see Minimum checking those upper windows, just making sure there's no early pick on any of his teammates. You see Cam start climbing to the roof. It looks like Livid will also start climbing to the roof alongside Claude. Cam will break in a window though, just to be a slight distraction. You see a drone going in real quick. He's trying to locate any operatives that are down in on the site. We do see one of them. Livid. Livid jumped in there and found Flag early. We do see Livid going for a breach through the floor here. We see Livid going for another breach here, another doorway. Just trying to get a hole to see through.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Big Country does go down. We've dropped the diffuser. Cam is getting shot at here though, but Cypher also goes down to Cam. It's now Ancient Boot with about half health left, and Trojan having to defend this point. Does look like Ancient Boot is trying to get a pick here to help his team. But Boo finds Ancient Boot, and it's now just Trojan in a 1v5 situation, which is clutchable, but need to get a couple of these early picks. Claude is planting here. Minimum does know that Trojan is there. It's going to be very hard for Trojan to get to this point now.
Activating the diffuser.
He does find Cam, but they're just going to keep watching this door, making sure that diffuser goes down as Boo finds Trojan through the wall. Tying it up 2-2 coming into round 5. We do see on the side of St. Ambrose, Bandit from Ancient Boots, Thorn from Cypher, Trojans on Cade again. Flags is going Rook, and Big Country's going Jaeger. These Rook vests have been very helpful, except Flags is actually going Maluzi. Boo is on the thermite. Cam's on the Cali. He's going hopefully for a couple of early snipes. Min's on the Blackbeard.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We see Claude on the Osa and Livid on the Thatcher. Currently leading the kill count for St. Ambrose is Ancient Boot with 6 kills. Flags, who was a dominant powerhouse last round, is definitely struggling here with only 2. On the side of WCU, kills are fairly even with between 2 and 4 kills for every player, as well as a ton of assists.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Deploying ballistic shield.
You see Cam here trying to go for a couple Cali shots, trying to find anyone. Do see some drones going in though, trying to find
Loading mag.
as well anyone or any intel they can get at the time. Claude does know where they are at though.
I'm reloading.
Claude starts shooting at flags. Doesn't get any damage though.
Lights out.
Sid Livid throwing in a grenade here. Not finding anyone. Claude's going in to set up an OSA shield here. See if it leads to anything. Still nothing found though. Boo is going for a hard breach here. This could be massive if we get it. As it looks like they're all hiding behind this wall. Hard breach is going in. It's going to be a firefight here. Do quickly take out the traps. We do see one of them back off to the corner. I couldn't tell who it was. Cam does find flags though with his Cali sniper rifle. It's 5v4 for WCU heading into during round 5. Who was going for the plant already, forcing them to come take him out. But Ancient Boot finds Boot and Claude. Livid does find Ancient Boot though. And Livid finds Trojan. It's just Big Country and Cypher now. Livid does get shot here by Cypher, and Cypher finds Cam. It's now up to Minimum, who gets found by Big Country. For round 5, 3-2 St. Ambrose. You do see WCU coming out with the Sledge Buck, Yana, Osa, or Sledge Buck, Nook, and Osa, and a Habana as we load into this attack. On the side of St. Ambrose, we have a Rook, Cade, Frost, Maluzi, and Wamai. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. We do see Cam swap to a Sledge really early. After this round, we'll see a swap in attack and defense, which could be. This match still could go either way. Scores very even, 2-3.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Something I've been noticing with St. Ambrose as WCU starts to their attack is they don't really have anyone that's playing one specific character other than Big Country on the Wamai. As we've seen now 3 people playing the Rook and 3 people playing the Cade.
Going live.
Might be good picks for all of them, but I do not know. Flags does find minimum though. You see Cam back in that Spider-Man strategy, trying to get a pick. Flags does find Cam though. Putting in a 3v5. Livid throws a nade up there, finding Big Country. Not getting any kills though. Flag and Big Country are both low on health here. Boo does find Big Country though from the roof. Claude does find Cypher though. That's a big pick though for WCU, sending this map to a 3-2 now instead of a 3-5. Livid is getting shot at here, but Livid does find Ancient Boot, and it is just Trojan now in a 3v1. 50 seconds left, round 6 of Cafe. They know where Trojan's at now. We'll see what comes out of it. Livid does get shot a little bit. Claude does find Boo. Very interesting. Claude is trying to kill his team here at this point. Looks from both games now. He has killed one of his teammates, whether it's Boo or Livid. Trojan does find Livid. Livid is not knocked though. Claude. It is now a 1v1 on point here. Trojan does find Claude though, but he doesn't know where the diffuser's at. He's currently looking for it. He finds it, and that will be 4-2. St. Ambrose heading into the swap.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win. Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Activate camera. Setting the welcome mat.
Bomb located by attackers. Seconds to go.
Last one! Surya in place. Setting up.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Surya get deployed.
Okay, so we're here for round 7. WCU on the defense here. Cypher taking a bit of early damage. I couldn't see if that was our attack or if Cypher just took some damage. Claude's just chilling right now. Minimum's searching. Cam does know where a couple of them are. Boo is setting up to fight back as well. Big Country's on the roof. Trojan's also on the roof. Cypher's on the roof. Flags is on the ground. Probably going to climb up to the roof here. And Ancient Boot is also on the roof. We're playing the roof game here.
Deploying drone. Reporting device set.
They do find the Maluzi, or at least sites of the Maluzi. Flags does find Cam. It's a big pick as it's first blood in WCU's first defense round here. Claude trying to get Flags here. Doesn't see him.
Loading new mag.
They do know Flags is outside. We'll see if Flags tries to push this or if Boo's just going to go for the kill. Does look like they are trying to push it, but Claude finds Flag as he drops down to try and save himself from Boo, it appears, which puts this into a 4v4. Livid does get a quick sight on to someone there, but doesn't shoot. Ancient Boot does find Boo, but not without getting very hurt in the process. Minimum does find Ancient Boot, but Big Country does find Livid. And Big Country goes down to Claude. It's a 2v2 now, but Minimum does find Cypher. It's Trojan again with this clutch point against Minimum and Claude. 2-1.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
And Claude finds Trojan. Putting it 3-4, round 7. We're heading into round 8 now. We see Cypher on the floor as Flags on the Cali. We see Trojan on the Ying, Big Country on the Thermite, and Ancient Boot, usually always the last one to pick, is on the Capitao currently. On the side of WCU, we have Boo on the Cade, Claude on the Bandit,
Bomb located by attackers.
Livid on the Warden, Minimum on his Valkyrie, and Cam on the Jaeger. Currently leading the kills for WCU is Livid with 7, but the team is not far behind. Leading St. Ambrose here is Ancient Boot with 9, with his next highest on their team being Flags and Cypher with 5.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
You can stop worrying.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Reloading.
Big Country trying to get a quick pick here. Trojan also just trying to get a quick pick. Cypher is also looking for a pick here. Do see Flags take out the door. We'll see if anyone noticed that. Doesn't look like it, but Min is definitely prepared for a fight here if it comes down to it.
Loading new mag.
Trojan Big Country looping around, trying to possibly get a pick here on someone.
Drone activated.
Playing very passive here for the most, or very aggressive for the most part from both teams, but also very defensively. Cam does know that they're there with the Jaeger. We'll see if Cam goes for the kill, though. Cam does get lit up a bit there from the Capital incendiary arrow. Cam does find Cypher, though. Ancient Boot finds Trojan, and Trojan finds Cam, putting this match right back in favor of WCU, 4-3. Boo finds Ancient Boot. Boo's currently holding this door. He knows that one of them's coming this way, whether it be Flags or Big Country. Minimum does get shot up a little bit here. And there, it is a 4v2 now. Min is very low, though, but Flags does find Min, though, very quickly. Livid starts to go down. You see Livid try and back off, try and get a nice push flank around here. And he does find Flags, even with his low health. It's a 3v1. Big Country finds Livid. And that door is already being watched. They know he's coming. The question is, will Big Country know that they know?
Seconds remaining.
10 seconds here, and Boo does find Big Country. 4-4, round 8. We're heading on to round 9. Score tied. We do see Cam going on the Capcat and Claude on the Maluzi. Minimum will be on the Rook. Rook shields essentially coming out almost every round for the most part. Livid will be on the Valkyrie this time, and Boo will be on the Ella. On the side of, Livid will be on the Valkyrie, or maybe the Goyo. I don't know. He switched it twice so far. On the side of St. Ambrose, though, we will see Big Country on the Fuse, Trojan on the Buck, Cypher on the Sledge, Flags on the Finca, and Ancient Boot on the Eona.
Bomb located by attackers.
St. Ambrose has found the bombs. We'll see
10 seconds remaining.
if anything comes here. We do see Claude throwing down a bulletproof camera.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Up and running.
Big Country trying to see if he can get an early snipe off if anyone's peeking. Trying to get a quick kill. Doesn't look like it. Both teams are playing pretty defensively when it comes to these early kills. We do see Cypher heading towards the roof, while Ancient Boot and Flags will be approaching through the side door. It does appear. See Boot checking cams here. Trojan's on the roof looking through the sky glass. It does appear Claude knew he was there, and so did Minimum, but Claude did come in and get the kill on Trojan for the first blood of round 9. Livid does find Flags with the Nitro Cell. Another big pick early in this game, or in this round, as it's now 5-3. With no damage coming from essentially any other player here. Livid did take a short bit of damage, I guess, but Not enough to kill. It does look like Claude's trying to go out, trying to find a quick peek here, but they're all on the other side of the building, so he finds no one. You do see Big Country moving as a group alongside. Looks like Ancient Booty is moving alongside. Cypher does break through the wall here. Claude does find Big Country. It's now a 5v2, almost no damage from either side. Claude does find Ancient Boot. Claude's only at about 3/4 health, and Cypher's already at half. Still anyone's game, but definitely WCU favored for this round. As they know he's in there, and he is essentially trapped as he is surrounded. He does get livid, though. He's playing very passively here. Grenade goes out, not finding anyone. They're watching all angles. They do get the flashbang, but Boo does come around the corner and gets Cypher for a flawless round for WCU there. TO? Is that timeout? So we had a quick timeout there from St. Ambrose as the lead has now switched in favor of WCU. Swapping up their strategy, Big Country's on the Ace, Trojans on the Jackal, Cypher's on the Nomad, Flags is on the Blackbeard, and Ancient Boot is on the Thatcher. On the side of WCU, we see Claude on the Maluzi, Livid on the Capcan, Minimum on the Valkyrie, Cam on the Azami, and Boo running the Mute. 12 seconds left till we head into this round 10 match.
5 seconds remaining.
We do see 3 drones already down.
Attackers are moving
Should be
to
really
defuse the
good.
bomb.
4 drones down, actually. Cypher's the only one with a living drone still. We're still reinforcing as the game starts. Big Country trying to get an early pick here, as apparently we were also going for an early pick. I don't know who was shooting that, though. We're all climbing to the roof, or St. Ambrose is all climbing to the roof here, it seems. Claude is watching the staircase. Minimum is, Flags does find Minimum. A very early pick for Flags.
Device.
Lights out.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
St. Ambrose does drop the fuse here. Flags finds Claude, though. This timeout does seem beneficial for St.
Attackers
Ambrose,
recover the diffuser.
as they've gotten 2 very quick picks. Still playing rather passively. Flags does find Boo. They drop in. Trojan finds Cam, ruining Flag's ace. But it is 5v1 on Livid now. Which Livid this season has come back from a 1v5. We'll see if he's able to pull it off this time, though. Livid does find Flags. It's a double kill for Livid so far. They are planting. They've planted the fuser. Livid now has 40 seconds left in this game to get all of them. Not even 40 seconds, because you need at least 7 seconds for that to fuse. So, and Big Country does find Livid for round 10, sending it 5-5 heading into round 11. Still anyone's game, but a very close semifinal match here. Both teams fighting for that final spot. Just after a quick look here, the other semifinal match for Emergence West is still going on as well. And that is between
Attackers have located a bomb.
between the LBCC Vikings and the WSC Gold, which is the number 1 and the number 4 seed respectively. We shall see, hopefully, once we win this, we shall see who we will be going against in the finals. But it's still anyone's game, as it is currently 5-5 on round 11. 2 more rounds and we will get another swap unless one team wins both of them.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
On the side of WCU for this defense, we do see Smoke, Valkyrie, Bandit, Jaeger, and Cade. And on the side of St. Ambrose for this attack, we see Thermite, Fuse, Sledge, Thatcher, and Iana. They do know that they are there. They send in a drone. It does look like it will get some progress. Trying to find anyone, but it does run out. Neither team has shed any blood this round yet. And I spoke too soon as Trojan finds Livid. Quad setting up the Bandit there. But Minimum does get flashbanged. Peeks this corner, doesn't find anyone though. Boo's over here just doing Boo stuff. Quad's trying to get a couple picks. Minimums also knows they're at this door and they're setting up to probably push it. We'll see though.
Grenade out.
Grenade does come in finding Minimum. Not getting a pick though from it.
Reloading, cover me.
Minimum does fight Trojan. Gets flashbanged. Cam is injured as well in this fight. It's a very scrappy fight. He does know that Iana is around the corner though, as he sees her in a cam before it's destroyed. Minimum gets flashed again. They are just trying to keep him incapacitated for this fight. As they try and push in here. They do find Min. Flags does find Min. But Claude finds Ancient Boot. It's now a 3v3 still. Claude does get hit with something hard though. But Boo finds Flags.
Attackers have recovered their.
It's now a 3v2 in favor of WCU.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Claude finds Big Country. Cypher finds Cam. It's now Boo and Claude against Cypher here. We'll see what comes out of it.
10 seconds left. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
And Claude finds Cypher as WCU takes round 11, making it 6-5 match point WCU on their final round of defense. A win for WCU here makes it 1-1 in the series. A win for St. Ambrose here puts it into overtime, which it'll be random which side is defending and attacking. But you do have to win by 2. On the side of St. Ambrose, we do see the Jackal, Blackbeard, Nomad, Buck, and Ace starting out. On the side of WCU, we will be seeing
Protect your bombs from
Maluzi, Claude on Maluzi, Livid on Goyo, Minimum on Rook, Cam on the Capcan, and Boo on the Ella. Currently looking at the stats for the game, WCU's leading killers are Livid and Claude with 11 and 12 kills each. And on the side of St. Ambrose, Flag has taken that top spot again with 10 kills, but Ancient Boot is really close behind with 9.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Looks like they're going to breach the garage door again. They've done this multiple times this round. Flag has switched to the Finca, I just noticed that. Big Country's going for a small hole in this window, just to see if he can get any quick picks through it. No kills from either team yet, no bloodshed either.
Incoming. Adrenaline boost.
This is a big point. Cam does find Flags with the Nitro Cell, though. Very big pick early. Flags does pop Finca's adrenaline before he goes down, though. Boo finds Ancient Boot, and Boo is injured in the process. See Cam going down to just sit with the diffuser at this point. Boo is going outside to try and get a pick. He does get shot for it, but he does get out safely. Boo's playing a very interesting style of gameplay here, as they know Boo is there essentially, but he's still going to try and get a pick here. He just can't stand up at the moment. We do find Cypher, or someone hits Cypher. Big Country's also really low here. Boo finds Trojan, Claude finds Cypher, and Big Country with his kills. And that's map 2, WCU, sending us into map 3, which will be Villa, where WCU will also be starting on defense. We will see you in a little bit. So, as we load into map 3 here, 1-1 WCU versus St. Ambrose. We saw another interesting list of bans there, as WCU bans Thatcher and Wamai, and we see St. Ambrose again hate banning the Jackal Valkyrie right out the gate. Nothing yet. Okay. As we head into round 1 of map 3 here, WCU is starting on defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
Where we'll
many
see
bombs
Claude on the
as
Maestro, Livid on the Warden, Min on the Mira, Boo on the Cade, and Cam is on the Alibi. On the side of St. Ambrose on attack, we got Big Country on the Ace, Trojan on the Dokkaebi, Cypher on the Nomad, Flags on the Cali, and Ancient Boot on the Zero.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Adding my platform.
Drone out.
You see
Lost contact with Gemini.
only one drone goes down in the push here. We do see Flags going for a quick shot on Cali here, trying to get this pick. That's right. Flags saw Min there and gets the quick snipe on him. It's a massive pick early for Flags. We'll see if we do get the res off, which is nice.
Revulsion device planted.
We got Boo over here now fighting Flags, keeping him out the window. Livid does go down, making this a 4v5. Boo finds Flags through the wall with a massive shot, avenging minimum there for that quick down.
Ready to push them out. Using drone. Setting silver.
Sam Ambrose has finally found the bomb. Boo's currently trying to do his own play of his own. Ancient Boot does find minimum with a grenade, though. But Ancient Boot is injured. Claude finds Ancient Boot. We got him in this hallway here. Cypher finds Boo. It's a 3v2. Round 1. 27 seconds left. They're gonna have to go for the plant here very shortly.
Seconds to go.
Who's the diffuser? Big Country.
10 seconds remaining.
Big Country's going for the plant here. They have someone covering him.
5 seconds.
He will get it off in time. Cam does find Trojan.
Device in position.
Cam now has 37 seconds, or 30 seconds essentially, to get both kills and defuse this. He does get hit, and Big Country finds Cam in the back, giving St. Ambrose 1-0 heading into round 2 on Villa. We see Boo pulling out the Cade, Cam is on the Alibi, Claude's on the Maestro, Livid's on the Rook, and Minimum is on the Echo. On the side of St. Ambrose, currently we have Flags on the Blackbeard, Cypher on the Osa, Trojan on the Dokabi, Big Country on the Thermite, and Ancient Boot on the Iana.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Currently, Trojans leading the kills for St. Ambrose with 2. Team's also fairly even. Flags being the only one without a kill this game so far. On the side of WCU, 3 kills across the board. Still anyone's game.
Left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Throwing the bait.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Couple switches on the side, or one switch on the side of St. Ambrose as Cypher switches to the Nomad. He's checking that drone, Big Countries, trying to find a good way in. Claude's checking cams real quick, trying to determine where anyone's at. His cam does get shot out very quickly, though. And Min is on his drone here as it gets shot down, or one of them gets shot down. No bloodshed yet. Big Country still scouting it out, trying to find people. Cypher's also scouting it out, trying to find anyone. Cypher is going to go. Oh. Ancient Boot has found someone. Neither of them getting picks, though. Heading to the basement. Just trying to give them a ring on their cell phone. Still no bloodshed. Or actually, some bloodshed. Ancient Boot is injured. But no kills yet. And we're a minute into the attack. Playing very defensive here. Trojan does find Claude, but Cam and Boo find Big Country and Flag. Boo does go down, though, and Cypher finds Cam. Livid finds Ancient Boot. It's a 2v2 currently with Boo on the ground. Does not look like they're going to try and res. They're just going for picks, it seems. It's Livid and Minimum versus Trojan and Cypher. Boo does actually get resed, actually. So it is a 3v2. Boo tries to get the kill on Trojan, but is very quickly picked off. But he does damage Trojan a lot. Livid does go down, though. It's up to Minimum here. 1v2. They're not going to get the plant in time. They're going for the plant last second. They do get it off. Trojan and Cypher just both watching angles. They know where Minimum's at. We'll see if they try and Cypher finds Minimum for a 2-0 start on Villa for St. Ambrose. We do see the clash coming out on cam here. Maestro for Claude. Livid's going Maluzzi. Boo is going Cade. And minimum is yet to be announced. Minimum's going Vigil. On the side of St. Ambrose, we got Ancient Boot on Iana. Flags on Cali.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Cypher currently on Nomad. Trojan currently on Fuse. And Big Country currently on Thermite.
Ready, set, launching deployed.
Electroclaw is on.
Bomb located by attackers.
Evil eyes ready. Done.
St. Ambrose has found the bombs.
10
10 seconds till St. Ambrose begins their third attack
5
on
seconds
Villa.
to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Flags does change to Blackbeard here, and Ancient Boot does change to IQ. And Cypher changes to Osa as right before they begin their attack. Flags does find Cam early.
Rifle shield deployed.
Sweeping for electronics.
Bomb detected.
Minimum does get shot.
Loading mag.
Very passive match still going in here as they try and slowly get these kills. They know Boo's there. Ancient Boot finds Boo without taking too much damage.
Reload.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been robbed. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Ancient Boot finds Livid. Flags finds Claude. And it's just minimum, and the diffuser's already been planted, so it's 1v5 minimum. They're already watching the staircase ready for him as Ancient Boot takes him out. (3-0) St. Ambrose on map 3. WCU needs to pick up a couple rounds to bring this back. We do see Boo on the Cade cam on the Jaeger. Minimum's going Frost. Livid's on the Cap cam, and Claude's on the Maluzzi. Boo's actually going Mute. Ancient Boot's going Iana. Flags is going Cali. Cypher's going Nomad.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Big Country's going Thermite, and Trojan's going Dokabi again. This seems like their go-to team
Attackers
now.
have located a bomb.
It's been hard for us to handle. Boo and Cam currently top of our leaderboard with 2 kills each. Ancient Boot, Trojan, and Cypher top of their leaderboard with 4 kills.
Ten seconds to insertion.
Doorway trap.
5 seconds left before insertion.
That's clear.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
St. Ambrose begins their attack on round 4, currently up 3-0. over WCU on Villa. Flags is on the Finca now. And Ancient Boots currently on the IQ after a quick swap before the round started. And Big Country sending in a drone, just trying to get some info here. Minimum trying to get a quick pick through that floorboard. Still no bloodshed from either team. Saw a couple of flashbangs and drones come in. We see Claude trying to get a nice angle here. We got 3 people. Claude does get a quick pick on Big Country from his back. They know Claude's there. Claude's on the run. They're currently chasing Claude. Claude again get a nice pick in the back on flags there. Claude does go down though, as Ancient Boot does get the sneak up on him. But Minimum is playing a very interesting game, as he knows there's someone behind this wall. At least it feels like it. See what Minimum does here. We do see a blast through the floor here, trying to protect their teammate. They're going after Min. Don't find anyone just yet. Minimum hops over the wall, finding Trojan. It's a 2v4 currently. Ancient Boots and Cypher still pushing together, but they know where they're at. Slowly closing in. Livid finds Ancient Boot. Livid's low. We see a nitro cell coming out for Livid, just trying to get a pick. Not finding anyone.
10 seconds left.
Cypher playing a very passive game here. We get the flash, and Boo finds Cypher through the flashbang. It's now 1-3 heading into match round 5. We got Jackie back in the chat, hyping up our team, supporting our R6 team. Just need to play like we're playing. Bring it back. We got Boo on the Cade, Cam on the Azami, Minimum back on his Mira, Livid on the Jaeger, Claude on the Maestro. Currently we got Ancient Boot on the Buck, Flags on the Cali, Cypher on the Nomad, Trojan on the Kabi, and Big Country on the Ace. We do see Boo with the mute. Quick change there at the end.
Need to locate and defuse as many
We
bombs
also
as they
see
can.
Livid swap to the Jaeger. Currently leading the kills for St. Ambrose is Ancient Boot with 5, Trojan and Cypher behind him with 4, Boo and Claude leading WCU with 3, Cam and Livid having 2, and Minimum having 1.
Evil eye in place.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Now you see.
Razor wire up!
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Jammer initiated.
We do see Flags on the Cali and Trojans on the Blackbeard now. Big Country's on the Ace, Cypher's on the Nomad, Ancient Boot still on the Buck as we push into this point here. Minimum does get a couple quick shots laid into him, but they know Flags is there.
Swapping mags!
also got Big Country with flags, just trying to get a quick pick through that little window he's got there. Doesn't seem like they're getting much. They're just firing in there randomly at this point, not finding anything. Livid does see them firing these shots. They're not really getting anywhere at the moment. Min's still hiding. Just trying to get any sightline he can. Not a very passive game here, but a very unactivity game, as it's just a sniper standoff at this point. You see Boo getting Trojan with the nitro cell for the first pick of the game. Minimum still low. Ancient boot for St. Ambrose, about 3/4 health. Livid swings down and gets flags through a hole, making it 5-3 for this round. See Big Country trying to get in there. Cypher just trying to get some sight lines. Ancient Boot steps up and Boo lays him down to rest. It is 5-2.
Keep it deployed.
Big Country does find Livid though. Claude lays into Big Country, but Big Country does find Flawed on the back end. Cypher finds Boo. It's now Cam and Minimum. Big Country finds Cam. It's Minimum now having to hold their ground here.
15 seconds to go.
Big Country is going for the plant here.
10 seconds left. Attackers
Minimum
are
goes to
activating
push
the bomb.
up. Hits the nitro cell. They know he's there. Minimum lays down Big Country. It's now a 1v1 Minimum versus Cypher. And both know where each other are, it seems, as they're both waiting for this quick peek around the corner. And Minimum lays out Cypher. Minimum just rushes to the thing here, making sure he's safe on all angles to push this. And he does get the diffuser off for 2-3, heading into round 6 here.
Defenders have disabled the bomb.
St. Ambrose up by 1.
Defender mission successful.
We do see flags on the Blackbeard here. Boo is currently on the mute. We see Cypher currently on the Osa, Livid, and Claude currently on Castle and Jaeger. Big Country's going IQ. Trojan's going Ying. Cam is going Aruni. Minimum's going Capcan, and Ancient Boot, again, last one to pick, going back to their Iana.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Round 6, after this, it will be a swap. WCU will be attacking. St. Ambrose will be defending.
Bomb located by attackers.
Cypher's drone is very quickly taken out. We do see 3 drones not going anywhere. Flags' drone is also taken out very quickly.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
Big
before
Country does
insertion.
swap to the Fuse here. Trojan swaps to the Sledge. Cypher swaps to the Nomad, and Flags swaps to the Finca, as they essentially have a full team switch here. The only one staying is Iana with Ancient Boot. No bloodshed yet. Minimum does go down to Flags, though. Flags tries to break a hole through the wall here, just trying to see if he can find anyone. Not really seeing anyone just yet. Takes out a camera, though. Breaks through the wall. know Flags is there now, applying some pressure to it.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
We do see Livid down low. He doesn't know where Flags went, but he is still staying there. Claude does find Trojan, though. Very nice pick. Big Country does find Claude, though, on the return. Big Country's going to blow a small hole through the floor just to get some good sight lines for his team here. Flags does drop the Finca ability. It's a 3v4 here. Everyone alive to the full health. Vivid does have the Finca. She is Ianaing in to see if she can get anything. Livid currently just getting surrounded here at the moment. We do see a nitro cell fly in there, finding Flags. They're going for the res. They do get Flags up, but Cam does get Cypher. Flags does find Boo, though, on this wraparound. Livid finds Flags.
15 seconds remaining.
Ancient Boots finds Livid. Comes down to this. Cam finds Ancient Boot. They have to go for the diffuser here. He's going for the plant. Cam's just going to rush him. And Cam takes out Big Country, sending it 3-3 into the swap, where WCU will be attacking. At that point, though, that's all that Big Country could have done there, is he had to go for that diffuser, or they would have just lost with time. We do see Cam hopping on his classic Cali, gonna probably try and go for some quick early snipes. Claude's on the Buck, Livid's on the Ace, Livid's on the Nomad, Min's on the Havana, and Boo is on the Osa. Livid's going to the Capital. Actually, he switched 3 times now. On St. Ambrose side, Ancient Boot took a while to pick there, but he's going Echo.
Attackers need to locate.
We also got Big Country on the Jaeger, Trojan on the Cage, Cypher on the Aruni, Azami, and Flags is on the Mira. Currently got, we know where the bomb's at. Currently scouting out anything else we can get. Still anyone's game. This is the set game as well. Whoever wins this does go on to the finals.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Go in here. No switches in terms of team comp for the attacking WCU. Claude's going in with a drone here. Livid's also checking his drone. Cam's already on the roof with this sniper right where they kind of want it. Boo sets up a quick claymore. Fuser's been dropped.
Throwing Selma. Get ready for the breach.
Flags does find Minimum with a nitro cell. It's the first pick of the game. No one else has taken any damage yet.
Loading mag!
Deploying blade.
Still got someone here watching too.
Activating Selma.
Blue's gonna rotate
Attackers
around.
located a bomb.
Both bomb sites have been found. Claude's currently shooting through the floor, trying to find. Oh, Trojan goes down as well. I must have missed that kill. It's now 4-4. Claude's gonna go for a buck shotgun there. Not finding anyone. Again, not finding anyone with that one. One shot here though, and Claude could get a kill if he hits the right spot. Hitting all around this person who's not moving. He sees the buck shotgun shells coming through the floorboards here. Claude is going in to try and see if he can get anyone. Cam on the Cali is definitely staring them down here. 57 seconds left in round 7.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Playing pretty passive here. Both teams 4-on-4. Even match, no damage to any player that is currently alive. But Cypher finds Claude from the back.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And Flags finds Boo. Ancient Boot finds Livid, but Livid finds Ancient Boot with a nice trade there, and it's up to Cam now. By himself. Already damaged. Misses the IQ. Finds the IQ though.
10 seconds to go.
Finds the mirror, I should say. Cam does have to go for the diffuser here.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
His time will run out if he does not. St. Ambrose will take it. Putting it 4-3 heading into round 8. Anyone's game still though.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So on the attack here, we got Boo currently on the Ace, Claude currently on the Osa, Cam currently on the Fuse, Minimum on the Blackbeard, and Livid currently on the Amaru. On St. Ambrose defense, we see Big Country on the Thunderbird, Trojan on the Cade, Cypher
10 seconds
on the
to go.
Mozzie, something he hasn't pulled out yet. We see Flags on the Jaeger, and
Attackers
Ancient
objective
Boot
is
on
to
the
locate a
Cap
bomb
Can.
and defuse it. Bomb located by attackers.
Doorway secured. Window shielding position. Doorway there.
Currently no blood shed, but there are some fights coming on here. Cam's going in to search for anyone he could find. Doesn't find anyone. Claude's on the Osa. Livid does find the Ancient Boot, though. Claude very quickly gets off that Osa shield and finds Big Country. Currently got Claude's hopping out here. Livid does go down from behind, and he is picked off by Cypher here. But Cam does find Trojan. Min finds Cypher, but not before Cypher found Claude and downed him. Boo is going for the plant here, though. It's currently just Flags left. Flags does find Cam. The diffuser has been planted. And Flags goes down to minimum as WCU takes round 8, 4-4. Still anyone's game. On the attack here, we do see WCU.
Attackers need to locate
Claude running the Osa,
any
Livid
bombs they
running
can.
the Gridlock, Minimum running his Blackbeard, Cam running the Fuse, and Boo running the Hibana. Sorry, Cam is not on the Fuse. I am mistaken. Cam is on the Ying. Boo is running the Hibana. On the defense for St. Ambrose, Big Country's on the Jaeger. Trojans on the
10 seconds left before insertion.
Aruni. Cypher's on
5 seconds
the
to insertion.
Oryx. Flags is on the Legion.
Attackers
And Ancient
objective is
Boots
to
on the
locate a
Cade.
bomb and defuse it.
I'm reloading!
With this being the match point, or the set point game, I would not be surprised if we see a couple timeouts come here in the next couple rounds. We do see a quick swap for Livid there, as he swaps back over to,
Activating
keep
drone.
forgetting your name, Amaru. Trying to find any picks they can get here. Boo's currently searching. Claude's sending in his drone. Livid's the only one in the building at the moment, other than drones.
Bomb located by attackers.
One of them does find the bomb. Cam finds the bomb. He also knows someone's here. Minimum's currently hiding in the window still. Trying to get a quick pick if he can. Minimum does find the Flags. That's a big pick currently for WCU. Cam doesn't know where the Jaeger is, and Big Country finds Cam. Minimum knows where the Jaeger's at. He just can't get a good angle on it. Boo's going in to fight the Jaeger, though. It does look like. And Big Country finds Boo. And Ancient Boot finds Livid as they're just pushing in one by one. Min does find Big Country, though, making it 3-2 in favor of St. Ambrose currently. Oryx does get lit up by Minimum here. Claude does take a shot, though. Throws up his shield real quick.
Moving the shield.
Apparently gonna move it slightly, but Trojan does find him. Over. It's now just Min in a 1v3 situation here. Still winnable. "19 seconds on the clock. Min either needs to grab that diffuser, but Ancient Boot does find him come in that corner and gets the quick snipe on Min to make it 5-4 St. Ambrose, heading into round 10. We do see Boo hopping back on the ace. Claude hopping on the buck. Livid hopping onto the... I don't even know how to say that name. The montage. Minimum hopping on the Blackbeard. Cam hopping on the Finca for a change. Currently on the side of St. Ambrose for defense. We got Ancient Boot on the Bandit. Flags on the Mira. Cypher on the Azami. Trojan on the Cade. And Big Country on his Jaeger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Currently leading the kills for St. Ambrose is Ancient Boot, still with 9 kills. Flag and Big Country falling off with 7. Trojan and Cypher with 6.
Attackers have
Claude,
secured the location of a bomb.
Cam and Minimum currently leading the kills with 7. Claude and Livid have 6, with Boo having 5. Still anyone's game. This back and forth gameplay and match point is very good, as it shows both teams really want this win.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Also, still no word from the number 1 versus number 4 seed match on the other side of our division. So we still have no idea who the winning team of this match will be playing in the finals next week. We're moving to the roof. They're all up on the 3rd floor. Got drones going in, just trying to see if we can get a good angle on anything. Cam does bonk a couple holes in a window. Throwing his drone just to give it a nice look around. Sees his friendly drone. We do see Cypher take some damage there as shots were fired. We do see Claude get picked though by flags. It's not always a good thing. Boo does find flags as Cam pops Finca's ability. We're going for an attack here, it appears. Possibly. Ancient Boot does find Boo though. The Finca ability came out a little too late there. It is a 3v3 though, as Ancient Boot also went down in that scuffle. We got Cam here lasering in, finding Trojan. Min finding Big Country. It's now a 3v1. It's just Cypher who finds Minimum. Livid's going for the plant. Cypher hits the wall, trying to give him a little spook. Cypher gets flashbanged. It's Cam and Livid on point here. They just have to stall out Cypher, essentially. Which, Livid with that massive shield should be able to do it. He knows he's going to have to push here. Downs Cam. They're going for the defuse here. Livid comes in and melees Cypher for the kill, sending it into round 11, 5-5. We see Boo going on the ace again, Cam going on the Finca, Minimum on the Blackbeard, Livid sticking with the montage, and Claude's going buck. Currently, on the defense, we see Ancient Boot
Attackers
see
need to
Ancient
locate
Boot.
and defuse as many
We
bombs
see
as they
Ancient
can.
Boot on the Bandit. Flags is going the Rook for the extra shield. Cypher is going the Azami. Trojan's going the Cade. And Big Country's going the Jaeger. In terms of kill, we see Minimum leading the kill board for WCU.
Attackers have located a bomb.
WCU has already found the bombs.
Reloading. Cover me.
Cam currently playing the tricky game, but his drone is found, and so was
5
Booze.
seconds remaining.
Livid and Claude are the only two currently with active drones, as Minimum was also found. So was Livid, so it's just Claude with an active drone, but all 5 of them still have 1 drone left. We see no swaps in terms of the offense here.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
WCU
Attackers have
drops the
recovered
diffuser. Just trying to put it in a good spot. You see Claude sending in another drone, just trying to get any knowledge he can. We do hear shots getting fired, but no blood spilled yet. They know Flags is there. They're all there. They're all bunkered in that room. We'll see what... Trojan gets a massive hit on him. We'll see what Livid and... whoever else is with Livid. I can't see, but we'll see what Livid has to say about that. Cam pops Finka's ability. Playing a nice bunker game here, essentially, as all of them are in that room. And we're going under them. We're going to try and, looks like, shoot up through the floorboards at them. Claude finds Trojan. We do see eyes coming under this door, looking to see if we can get anyone through it. We do see Claude shooting through the floorboards, still trying to get anyone he can here. We do see Claude opening that floorboard very rapidly, taking on the Jaeger. Claude finds Big Country. It's 5-3. You see a flashbang go out there. Boo finds Ancient Boot. Minimum finds Flags. We pop the Finka ability. We're going for the plant. It's a 5v1. Now a 4v1. Cypher is going in for the kills. Finds 1.
Attackers activating diffuser.
We'll see if Cypher is able to clutch this match point. Or not match point, sorry. This tie point here in the last set for WCU. And Minimum finds Cypher, putting WC at match point game 3. That is correct, Jackie. Whoever wins this map does win the entire set. It is currently 1-1. Both teams tied. WC going in with match point here on the attack. Boo's picking the ace. Minimum's picking the Blackbeard. Livid sticking with the montage. They need to find an answer to Livid quick. He's just picked up 3 rounds for him. Cam's going on the Iana. And Claude's going on the Flores. On defense, we have Flags on the Jaeger, Cypher on the Legion, Trojan on the Cade, Big Country on the Capcan, and Ancient Boot still has not picked, and he's going Echo.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
In terms of kills, we see Minimum leading the scoreboard in terms of kills for WCU with 11. Ancient Boots leading St. Ambrose with 10, with Flags and Cypher behind him at 8. This is match point for WCU. A win here for St. Ambrose sends it into OT, so the team would, either team would have to get to 8 for it to
10 seconds to insertion.
send the other team home. If WCU wins
5
here,
seconds left before insertion.
they're going to the finals.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Bomb located by attackers.
We do find WCU finding those bombs. Currently no bloodshed. Livid's trying to get through this window real quick, but he's scouting that hole to make sure he doesn't get picked off from behind. Cam's going to the roof. Boo's drone does go down. Cam's lasering in a window here. Still no bloodshed from either team.
Loading new mag.
Inhabiting Gemini.
Reloading. Boom coming up.
We do see them all grouped up on point here, though.
Claymore mine is ready.
Still anyone's game. No deaths, and Cam might kill himself here. Cam gets scraped by his own bomb. Minimum is shot by someone.
Replicator online.
Attackers have dropped
Boo
the bomb
goes
diffuser.
down. The Cypher.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Min picks up the defuse. Claude finds Cypher. The big pick that we needed there. Currently 4-4, but Minimum is on low health. Big Country does find Cam. Jaeger goes down to Livid. Minimum still just hanging on to that bomb. Trojan finds Claude. They're just... Livid does go down to Ancient Boot, and Big Country making it 6-6. We're going to 8 rounds here into OT. We'll see who's attacking first. WCU is going to stay on. Wait, hold on. WCU will be attacking first, with St. Ambrose being on the defense. We do see Ancient Boot going Echo, Cypher going Legion, Trojan going Cade, Big Country going Jaeger, and Flags hasn't picked yet. On the Flags is going Maluzi. On the side of WCU, we have Boo going Ace, currently Cam going Finka, Min going Blackbeard, Livid going Lion, and Claude
Defenders protect your
going
bombs from being defused
Buck.
by attackers.
Currently leading the kills is still Minimum for WCU with Claude with 9. Ancient Boot is currently leading the kills for St. Ambrose with
Bomb
12,
located by
with
attackers.
Cypher having 9, Big Country and Flags having 8.
Loading new mag.
I'm on gas.
Shield set.
She's ready.
10 seconds remaining.
Deploying ADS.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Reload!
Doorway barricaded.
Drone's ready.
Livid is on the nook for this attack. Cam does pop Finka's ability here. Boo's drone does get shot down. We do see Boo trying to break through this wall real quick. Get a good sight line on point here. No bloodshed from either team yet. Claude is tearing up the floorboards. Livid finds Flag with a grenade though. That's a massive pick early. Big Country does start to get hit here.
Need to reload.
They do know the Jaeger is there. We'll see if Boo wants to try and answer it with anything, if he's going to try and shoot through that wall.
Toxins in position.
Activating adrenaline surge.
Claude's still tearing up that floorboard.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Trojan just find Boo though. Minimum trying to get a quick pick here on the Jaeger still. As they're just staring him down. Big Country does get hit again. Trojan also gets doinked a little.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Picked up the diffuser again. Min gets flashbanged here. Claude finds Cypher. 30 seconds left. Kills need to happen here. Min does find Ancient Boot. It's a 1v4, and Claude finds Trojan, sending us into round 14, 7-6. Match point again for WCU here. They will swap sides, so WCU will be defending and St. Ambrose will be attacking. But a hold here sends WCU to the finals. But if St. Ambrose gets this round, we will go to the match point of the match, 7-7, round 15. We still have no report from the other side of the division either about who the winner of this game will be playing in the finals, which leads me to believe the LBCC Vikings game and the WSC Gold game is also a very close match going on right now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Currently, we got Minimum leading the kills with 12, Claude right on his tail with 11, Ancient Boot with 12 for St. Ambrose, and Cypher with 9. In terms of defense here, we see Claude on the Maluzi, Livid on the Capcan, Minimum on the Frost, Cam on the Clash, and Boo on the Mute.
10 seconds remaining.
On terms of attack, currently, we got Big Country on the Fuse, Trojan on the Sledge, Cypher on the Nomad, Flags on the Finka, and Ancient
Attackers'
Boot
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
on the Ying. Trojan trying to get an early pick here if he can. We do see Cam pull out his Clash shield here. While everyone's going to the roof. St. Ambrose knows where the bombs are. We do see Ancient Boot with the bomb, with the diffuser. Flags on this Finka. Definitely helping the team here, but has not been a key factor this game for the most part. He still has the least amount of kills. Cypher trying to scout out here, just find someone. Fly gets doinked by someone here. It's by Minimum. Minimum finds Flag early before he can even pop that ability. 5-4 in terms of WCU here. Just play defensively, and this should be a semi-easy game.
Device ready.
Placing cluster
dropped the bomb diffuser.
I'm
Attackers
reloading.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Claude gets picked. Or Claude gets not picked yet. My apologies. There. Minimum finds Ancient Boot. Another massive kill in this match point game. You do see Trojan trying to get a nice look through this floorboard. Currently no one dead for WCU. It's a 5v3. You see the nitro cell go out, not finding anyone. Cypher is at half health. Trojan starts to go down as well. Big Country goes down to Claude.
Reload.
It's a 5v2. Match point.
Deploying CCE.
15 seconds to go.
Cypher finds Minimum, but Livid finds Trojan. It's just Cypher v Claude, Livid, and Cam. Boo. And we're going to the finals, guys. WCU clutches it up 8-6. This will be back-to-back first place contentions for WCU as they went to finals in the spring of last season as well. And we still have no update on who they're fighting. So that leads me to believe the other match is a very close game. Minimum does come in with 14 kills here. Ancient Boot coming in with 12. And we'll be right back as I'm going to pull Minimum in here to get some quick interviews.
Well, I gotta get in the
Yeah,
frame.
there we go.
There we go.
Okay, I'm joined here with Minimum. Definitely, he led the scoreboard every round that match with kills. How you feel coming out of that match?
Shaky. Yeah.
That's fair. Went to
Yeah.
overtime, map 3.
Yeah, I was very nervous in that overtime.
So currently you're the only team that we know is actually in the finals.
Yep.
We have not heard from LBCC or WSC in their match, so I'm pretty sure that's also going to be a close match for that one. Jack just got timed out for 10 minutes because he's freaking out over you popping off here.
Yep. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, he was definitely cheering you on. So, what you thinking going into this next match, even though you don't know who your opponent is yet?
I'm thinking that it couldn't be too bad because we beat them both in the past. So,
Fair enough.
I'm confident going into this.
Fair enough. What's your opinion of those hate bans the last two maps? I was about to say, those were definitely some hate picks against you.
They were against me. I did not like that. I did not like that Valkyrie ban. We would have done much better with that Valkyrie in there. I think that the pre-placed nitros would have been there, and I would have gotten a couple more picks.
Okay. Also, after watching that third map, I know you and I talked about before even the game started that you were looking to play Mira, but it seems like leaving that Mira open, Feigs just took you over.
Yeah, the first round is Mira. That second Mira was in just an awkward placement. Couldn't really do anything with it because they didn't push 90. But
yeah,
I was able to change it up, and they just kept pushing the same angles.
But yeah, in those first two maps, Flag was leading their entire leaderboard in kills by a lot. In that last match, he was in last in kills.
That's crazy.
But his Finca plays were definitely holding that team together.
I think the last few rounds I picked him, and that's why
you did. He got picked very early.
Yeah, especially that last round in that Frost map.
Yeah, that was very beneficial. So I think that's all I have. You can go celebrate with your team, but we'll hopefully see you either this weekend or next Tuesday, depending on what you guys decide if you want to play pre-patch.
I think Claude's pretty set on post-patch, and so is Livid. So I think that we're gonna just wait it out.
That's fair. Okay, so then currently it sounds like we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Actually, I do have a
next Tuesday happens to be my birthday as well.
Oh,
crazy!
Well, happy early birthday! I do have a quick question actually, as we are heading into this final map. Solis was just dropped, and they will be available for the finals. How you feeling with this new operator coming in?
I won't be playing him, but I'm not sure if Claude might play him. I think that's probably the only one that might play him.
Do you think
I haven't really done much research. We need to start doing that so we can make sure we're up to date on this patch before it comes out.
Okay, well, I'll let you get to that research and let you figure out what you're doing for next Tuesday. Second season in a row that you guys are going to finals. I know it's your first season
my
as a freshman.
First season, yeah, as a freshman.
But definitely coming onto the team as a freshman and leading a majority of these games in kills. You and Boo just dominating that leaderboard, but a lot of these close, clutch matches against Baker and now against St. Ambrose, as well as your quarterfinal match, did lead to a very big win for you guys. And it just came in, actually. LBCC did beat WSC Gold 2-1.
Okay.
With some nice matches there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that
7-4,
game.
7-2, and 7-2.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We shall definitely...
Yeah, I think I'm a lot more confident about this LBCC rather than WSC, because I think in WSC, I think we did a lot worse.
Fair. I guess that's where we'll end it. I'll let you go celebrate with Claude and the rest of the gang. Claude and Boo and Livid and Cam.
Yeah.
And I'll catch you next Tuesday.
All right, I'll catch you then.
Yep.